Greetings, my people. First, let us thank God for giving us another day of life and His blessing, as well as our family and friends. Welcome to the Dominic Sports Picks channel, where we also give our NBA analysis a hard look. Here you'll find everything you need to bet safely. The possible winner of each game. Whether the scoreboard will be broken with highs or lows. And of course, our classic club player bats, so you know which player is going to break it tonight. This isn't a story, this is numbers, logic, and vision. If you're an NBA fan and like to play smart, this is your channel. Subscribe, turn on that bell, and follow us every day as we analyze every game, every piece of information, and every pick. With Dominic Sports Picks, you don't go in blind, you go in to win. NBA, MLB, NHL, NFL, any league. Here, we study to win. Let's get started. My friends at Dominic Sports Picks, here are our updated statistics for today, with the goal of maintaining transparent and honest communication with all our followers. In this report, we clearly reflect our success and loss ratios, offering a real-world view of the performance of our picks. At Dominic Sports Picks, we believe that trust is built with verifiable results, consistent commitment, and complete transparency in every shared analysis. Now, let's get to today's analysis. We begin Dominic Sports Picks on January 1, 2026. The Houston Rockets visit the Brooklyn Nets in a matchup featuring a red-hot Houston team and a Brooklyn squad searching for defensive consistency. With Alperen Sengun likely returning and both teams playing at a fast pace, let's break down today's best picks. Pick 1, Houston Rockets minus 7.0 to win. Houston is playing some of its best basketball of the season, combining efficient shooting with strong interior presence. The return of Alperen Sengun strengthens an already effective offense, especially against a Nets defense that struggled badly in the paint in the first meeting. Brooklyn has shown lapses in effort and discipline, committing excessive fouls and allowing high shooting percentages. The Rockets have more depth, better ball movement, and superior momentum. If Houston establishes early control inside and maintains tempo, covering the -7 spread is well within reach. Pick 2, total over 215.0 points. Everything points toward a high-scoring game. Houston plays fast, shoots efficiently, and consistently reaches the 120-point range. Brooklyn, despite defensive issues, has enough offensive weapons to contribute, especially at home. The previous matchup between these teams easily cleared this total, and the Nets have struggled to slow down physical, up-tempo offenses. With increased possessions, strong perimeter shooting, and frequent trips to the free throw line, the over 215 is a very attractive play. Pick 3, Kevin Durant over 25.0 points. Kevin Durant is in elite scoring form, coming off back-to-back 30-point performances and carrying Brooklyn's offense. Against a young Houston defense, Durant's shot creation and mid-range efficiency give him a clear edge. Even with Sengun back, the Rockets often prioritize protecting the paint, which opens space for elite scorers. With heavy usage, consistent minutes, and leadership responsibility, Durant going over 25 points is a strong and logical pick. Houston controls the matchup, the pace favors points, and star players are set up for success. 3 picks backed by form, matchup data, and game flow. Let's start the year strong. We continue family of Dominic Sports Picks on January 1, 2026. The Detroit Pistons begin a favorable home stretch against the Miami Heat. Detroit sits atop the Eastern Conference with elite defensive identity and depth, while Miami arrives red-hot offensively. A fast-paced matchup with strong betting value. Pick 1, Detroit Pistons minus 3.0 to win. Detroit returns home after a successful road trip and a statement win over the Lakers, showcasing defense, depth, and energy. Their ability to force turnovers and control the game physically is a major advantage against a Miami team that thrives on pace but can struggle versus disciplined defenses. The Pistons already beat the Heat on the road earlier this season, and playing at home strengthens their edge. Even if Tobias Harris is limited or out, Detroit's bench has proven reliable. With momentum, crowd support, and matchup advantages, covering the -3 spread is a solid play. Pick 2, total over 232.0 points. This game sets up perfectly for a high-scoring outcome. Miami is averaging over 138 points during its winning streak and plays at one of the fastest tempos in the league. Detroit, while defense-oriented, is efficient in transition and won't slow the game down. Their first meeting exploded offensively, clearing this total with ease. With quick possessions, strong perimeter shooting, and frequent trips to the free throw line, the over 232 is well supported by pace and offensive trends. Pick 3, Cade Cunningham over 25.0 points. Cade Cunningham remains the offensive centerpiece for Detroit and already scored 29 points against Miami in their previous meeting. At home, his usage rate rises, and he has clear advantages attacking Miami's perimeter defense, especially in isolation and mid-range situations. The Heat's fast pace often leads to defensive gaps, which Cade can exploit. With heavy minutes, consistent shot volume, and late-game responsibility, Cade going over 25 points is a strong and logical selection. Detroit's home edge, fast tempo, and star power align perfectly. 3 picks backed by matchup, form, and game flow. Let's start the year winning. Finally, family of Dominic Sports Picks on January 1, 2026, the Boston Celtics travel to face a struggling Sacramento Kings team. Boston enters the matchup in excellent form, while Sacramento continues to search for stability. The difference in momentum, depth, and execution sets the tone for this game. Let's break down the picks. Pick 1, Boston Celtics minus 7.0 to win. Boston has won 6 of its last 7 games and continues to look dominant on both ends of the floor. Derek White's defensive impact and Jaylen Brown's scoring leadership highlight a team that remains efficient even on the road. Sacramento, meanwhile, has dropped 12 of its last 15 games and is coming off consecutive blowout losses. Without Domantas Sabonis and relying on young rotation players, the Kings struggle against disciplined, experienced teams. Boston's depth, pace control, and defensive pressure make covering the -7 spread a strong and logical play. Pick 2, total over 221.0 points. The over is well supported by game flow and recent trends. Boston plays with offensive balance, strong perimeter shooting, and quick ball movement. Sacramento's defense has been porous, allowing 125+ points in multiple recent losses. Even when trailing, the Kings continue to play at a steady pace, contributing to the total. If Boston establishes tempo early and Sacramento responds with volume shooting at home, the combined scoring should comfortably push past 221 points. Pick 3, Anthony Simons over 11.5 points. Anthony Simons has settled into a key scoring role for Boston, providing instant offense and floor spacing off the bench. Sacramento struggles defending guards, particularly in perimeter coverage and transition defense. Simons doesn't require heavy usage to clear this line, just a few clean looks from deep and aggressive drives are enough. In a game where Boston could build a comfortable lead, Simons' offensive minutes become even more valuable, making over 11.5 points an excellent value pick. Boston's momentum, Sacramento's defensive issues, and favorable matchups align perfectly. 3 picks supported by form, matchup, and game script. Let's start the year strong. My people, until tomorrow, blessings and good luck to all.